Well.
Welcome to the Low IQ podcast.
Now, we had a magician on last week.
We did.
I wonder if you guys have seen that, but that was pretty mental because he read our actual literal minds.
Yeah,
which
that was mental.
Have you done anything else to learn? As you said, you're going to go off.
I really want to learn that trick because for hours after, I was like, that is impossible.
Well, you haven't even seen that episode.
You haven't seen that.
Do you know what happened? He literally... Oh, have you told him?
No.
Well, give him a little breakdown.
He just read our minds.
That's literally it.
Are we joking or not?
No, genuinely.
No,
right.
No. I was there.
Oh.
I was in the corner of the room for the whole recording. I'm so forgettable. What the
shit. Oh, my God.
I came out and got you to bring you back in for the trick
He
that
was
you thought
in that episode. He was actually sat there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you were.
Crazy. What the hell? I can't believe I'm that forgettable. We travelled on the train for an hour and a half to get here.
You did.
Blanket out.
That's
Well, let me try quickly.
Well, you actually did read. Well, I don't know how you did it.
Yeah, it's a trick.
Are you going to say how you did
It's an illusion. Harry, think of any word.
Any word? Got it.
Dilute.
No, it's come.
No.
What was it?
It was tree.
Oh, I was thinking that as well.
Yeah, I was.
You were thinking tree.
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
I'll do another one.
Okay. Yep.
Serendipitous.
No.
Imagine if it was.
That would be sick, but no.
Harry, you have been doing streams recently. You've been trying to get into the... I don't know what you're doing.
It's hard, man. It's difficult to stream.
Yeah. Well, I logged into your stream the other day. Do you know what he was doing?
What was he doing?
He was doing a reaction stream to the Lego Ninjago D&B remix.
No wonder you get 2 views.
No, because I wanted to go off because I wanted to play clubs with the boys, and then some guy was like, please, before you go, watch this. And it was like some Lego song from like 10 years ago, and it was shit.
You do very 2012 humour.
Well, I didn't like it. That was 2012, and I hated it. So clearly I've grown up.
Love 2012.
Yeah.
I mean, I did peak in 2012. 2009, I peaked, I'd say.
What do you mean peaked?
Like 2009, Modern Warfare 2 was out. Eminem was killing the game. That was my prime time. And now I'm here doing this shit.
Do you know what else happened on 2009?
Here we go.
Go on.
Well, right.
Oh, yeah, I know. Michael Jackson died.
Did he?
Yeah, that was 2009.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, there's another story. A few things happened in 2009.
I'm sure multiple things did happen.
There was I think it was Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
There was they arrested a goat.
Wait, is this not your offbeat bulletin?
No. This is just I just saw it
It's
somewhere.
off the dome.
No, so they I think some of them.
Why is that in your memory?
Yeah,
Because
why is that ready to go?
2009 reminded me of it.
So in 2009 you heard this? Or...
No, I heard about it recently, but it was 2009.
Okay, yeah.
So apparently there was so they were like pulling someone over for a car robbery.
Yeah.
And I don't know the full story, but I'm pretty sure there was like a they pulled it over and they walked over and there was like a goat
In the driving seat?
Driving
I don't
the car?
really know how I don't know, but apparently
Right, okay.
they believe that like there's shape-shifting like magicians around there. And so they arrested this goat and they did like mugshots of it and everything.
Really?
Yeah. But there's probably mugshots on the interweb somewhere. But
Can we get up shots of this
We're
goat?
going to Google goat mugshots.
it was in Nigeria, 2009.
Nigerian police detained goat over armed robbery.
Yeah, armed robbery. So they thought he had a...
They thought the goat had a gun.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Anyway, what were we talking about before your goat?
There it is. Look.
That can't be it. That can't be it.
I think it's the first
Just
one.
a goat in a cage.
It's not a mugshot, is it?
Yeah.
It's a goat in a prison cell.
Is that AI?
Nigerian robber turned into goat to evade arrest.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Well, this is... so that was big back in
That was
2009.
big news.
So man.
But this
funny.
is the problem. I think, obviously, in some areas, their like police aren't highly educated. So they arrested a goat in 2009.
Going back to your streams, Aiden said something about you. Someone was pranking you on your stream.
Oh yeah, I get because it's hard to stream when no one cares, right? It's easier for like you two because you have followers and people will just join because you have followers. But It's hard when there's like 5 people in the stream and you have to talk to yourself for like 2 hours.
5 is a lot of people, mate.
It didn't used to be
There's
5.
more than 5 people in this room right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 4 people in this room.
Oh, is it 5 is more? Okay.
1 in 5 people get cancer, I think.
Yeah, but I don't believe that stat.
Why is
It's
that?
literally a real stat.
It's not a real stat.
How is it not a real stat?
I thought it was 1 in 2.
It used to be 1 in 2. Now apparently it's 1 in 1.
1 in 1. No, everyone gets cancer.
Sorry, no. It used to be-
Everyone does have cancer, thank you.
What do you mean everyone
Let me
has
just
cancer?
finish.
I don't have cancer.
Yes, you do.
No,
you
I
have cancer
don't.
cells. Jack's trying to say. He
right.
He doesn't. It's articulate.
Yeah, it's-
Okay, but you do have cancer in your body.
Used to be 1 in
Right.
3. Now it's apparently 1 in 2. But I don't. Like, who do you know has got cancer now? Name it.
Yeah, but I don't.
Well, no,
I don't
go
hang
on.
about with old people that much.
What you said? Oh, only old
Actually,
people
I
have
do know
cancer?
someone that does, but I'm not going to out them.
Out them. What, they coming out themselves? Are they? Is a big thing to come out with. Well, not it is, but
Yeah, it's a pretty big thing.
yeah, but I'm sure everyone know. I mean, people know
But mate,
they've got cancer.
bare people get cancer. What do you mean?
Better people get cancer.
It's like a mad thing. That's all Breaking Bad.
He had lung.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Have lung
Yeah.
cancer,
yeah, he did have cancer. Yeah,
Do you know anyone with the cancer?
with the cancer. I can't say I do actually.
There you
My
go.
nan had cancer.
Yeah, but she's old.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, we
Okay,
don't-
all right. It might be 1 in 2, even in, it's probably not. But even if it is 1 in 2, it'll be the oldies, the 90-year-old.
Well, I think it's 1 in
like
Yeah.
fucking foot.
but there's loads of them. We just don't mingle with them.
It's 1 in 2
Yeah, I know.
in your lifetime.
Yeah,
But everyone's
So,
going
yeah.
to die of something when you're that age. So it doesn't matter if you get that at 90 on your deathbed. I could be like, fine. Going back to the pranking on the street.
Yeah, we keep going off
Yeah,
topic.
keep divulging.
we
What are
get
people,
comments saying
how,
stay on one topic.
how are people pranking? You?
Well, it's always is this one guy. He's called like Edits or some shit, and he gets me with every single one. He got me with Drew Peacock the other day, which I should know better.
Oh, come on.
that?
That's
I should know better for Drew
Oh, I don't
Peacock.
know.
Drew
what that is.
Peacock.
No.
Oh, you know Drew.
Hey,
Peacock.
Cole, my name's Drew Peacock. Go on and shout me out.
Drew Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He got me with that, and then he got me with Harry. Would you like to have a maths debate?
Harry, this
That one got
old
me.
school
It's
stuff.
really-
Well, no, it's because
Comedy.
there's like 5 people there. I'm always thinking about what to say, like at all times. Because
You're
if
sure?
I'm not talking and the chat's empty, nothing's happening. So I'm too busy thinking of what to say. I just read out everything that appears on my screen.
What, are you just sat there looking at the camera doing nothing?
Yeah.
Are you playing a
No,
game?
do you know what he's playing?
I've-
Fuck Simulator.
Eventually,
I've
I'll play
seen
a
you
game.
play that. What the
Oh,
hell?
honestly,
I know, tell me about it.
it's so good.
No, it's not.
I bought from Facebook Marketplace the pedals, the wheel, the gear
Fuck
shifter.
you.
I'm riding around
right,
listening to
can I-
Miley
can
Cyrus
I-
party in the USA. I'm just
No,
drifting
let me
through.
talk about
I'm
something,
going through
Harry.
Amsterdam with my trailer, and
You
there's
need to
tulips
stop.
on the left
Harry,
and right. Oh, it's so
Gaming was made so you can get away from real life and experience things that you wouldn't do,
No,
like
it's good.
kill a dragon or I don't know, run people over.
You can run people over.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
Yeah,
want to in real life with the consequences. You could drive a truck in real life.
No, you got to get a license.
No,
Get
you,
the li-
okay,
get
you
a
could drive a
license. It's
car
some-
in real life.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
no, it's not the
would,
same.
Or the
It feels
people, the
different.
people that download GTA to, there's people that GTA roleplay.
Oh,
I didn't know this, right? I thought it was just like people become cops and robbers and stuff. There's people on servers that play like a hot dog stand
Yeah.
person, and they will sit there all day selling hot dogs on GTA.
That is a joke.
Yeah.
No,
And-
it's real life.
No, it's
Why
real
would
life.
they
Yeah,
do
that's all they
that?
I was
do.
speaking to a mate who does it, right? And I was like, oh, I'd love to join. It sounds so fun. Like you can actually role play like arresting someone and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like at least that's something I probably won't
Like a
do.
cop.
You get a bit of
Yeah.
a thrill out of it.
Like
And they were
cops
like,
and brothers is fun,
yeah,
yeah.
but you kind of got to work your way up. You got to go through job interviews. You got to start at the bottom of the food chain. You got to like sell clothes or hot dogs.
So
So-
And there's
boring.
people right now on a GTA server at a hot dog stand, and they're just like selling hot dogs to earn
Yeah.
their minimum wage
Okay.
on a game.
What are they selling it to NPCs or what is it?
No, it's real
No,
players, I
real
think.
people. There's
Real
so many people that they all have these fake lives, but they're like, they just have
Yeah.
like.
Why would you do that?
They-
Just
they-
go out
they
and serve a
take it-
fucking hot
They
dog.
take it so
This is the
seriously
thing.
as
You
well,
could
so
do that
serious.
in real life and earn real money.
Why the hell?
I don't get it.
Right,
And it's
yeah.
like if
Life.
you hear something that your character in the game wouldn't have heard in the game, you're not allowed to know it. You have to disregard that information. You have to act as if you hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like like I know Ginge streams it a lot, and like if you see on Ginger's stream, oh, this has happened, your character in the game wouldn't know that. and you have to play as if you don't know that.
Oh my god!
or else you get banned off the server.
I used to watch this.
It's crazy.
This guy who did it and trolls on it, and it's mad. They got this thing called failed RP. So if for any reason you like your real life person says something that your game character won't know, these admins will take you out and put you in prison where you have to serve an actual sentence. You have to go into a real prison in the game and just sit there whilst you're in prison.
Don't get it, man.
For hours and hours.
Insane. I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, I would never do that. I'm not doing that on stream.
And then how do
Keep
you
it to Truck Simulator.
and you get promoted in this little world and stuff.
Yeah. We've got a friend who's in a Star Wars roleplay, and he had to go through like a proper interview to become a clone trooper.
These people, you got to check their hard drives because that's not normal. That is not normal.
But anyway, you guys, we did actually see some comments. I actually went through the comments of
I went
the
through
recent
some comments.
Oh, someone did have a go at us because last podcast we were making fun of Harry's hairline,
Right?
And well, actually, they kind of had a go at me. They said Harry's way better looking than Jack.
I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah.
I see it right now.
Yeah,
He doesn't care anymore.
Well,
He's let
okay,
himself
yeah,
go.
Someone also commented saying my shoes were dirty.
Your shoes.
And
You've had them shoes ever since I've known you.
You've had them shoes for.
I buy the same shoes all the time.
No,
I
okay, let me tell you
rebuy the
something.
same shoes.
No, Harry.
No, Harry.
When we went to Liverpool, his old dress sense
Not even close.
dress sense was so appalling. It was almost like when I was walking down the street with him, I was like, Harry, people are looking at you.
You're
thinking,
homeless.
No,
worse.
I did have some bad ones.
No, it was like it was almost like, you know, that kid in school who would wear like Astros with a suit.
Yes,
It was like so.
gimpy ones.
His sense in fashion was so abysmal.
Was it you who had the shoes with like some orange bits on them? I think it was like an orange tip shoes.
No, they were. I had those colourful ones. Do you remember them?
I think they're vile as well.
Yeah,
you're
like
not a
But
nice.
to be fair,
dresser.
no, I actually think Harry's dress sense is really good.
Well, my dress
At the
sense
moment-
now is just hoodie and trousers. That's what
That's
I do.
all he wears.
That's all I wear
and
every
he
day.
has glowed up, whereas I have glowed down.
It is unfortunately true.
Yeah, but you know what? This past week, all I've been eating is salad.
You had a salad today, although it was from Subway.
Salad, mate.
Yeah, not salad cream, mate. I saw the amount of fucking.
It wasn't salad cream; it was Caesar.
Yeah, it's still not great.
I think that's worse for you.
No, but you told me to get Caesar.
because it tastes nice.
You're sabotaging.
Okay,
Jack.
No, because he wanted some onion stuff, and I was like, that
No,
can't be
listen,
good for you,
I have been eating really healthy. I've been eating chicken, veg every day.
yeah, same.
But yeah, I am actually I'm telling you now, actually, I've got an idea.
Here we go.
Cole and Harry, right?
Another fitness challenge.
Not another 90
No,
days.
better, genuinely better.
Another 10 days.
Right, we're gonna do it live today.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Do we have to agree? I don't.
I don't want to agree.
Let me tell you something. You're gonna want to agree to it.
Okay.
Remember when
Okay.
KSI
Yeah.
said to Deji, if you get a 6-pack in like a year, you'll give him $1 million or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
We should do the same, but not with $1 million. And it's only one way. So
How much money are we talking?
I'll give you $1,000 or something.
But Harry doesn't have $1,000.
No, you don't have to give me $1,000.
Oh,
I'll just give you $1,000 if I don't do it.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
all
you can't turn that down.
Okay, but then what are the terms?
But you get a 6-pack.
by
Well, how long would it take me to realistically get a 6-pack? Don't say like 10 years or something, because it's
I mean, a grand isn't really going to be. By the time you do it, it's going to be worth with inflation these days.
inflation. It's not going to affect $1,000 in 5 months.
Well, who knows? Well, how long do you think it will take, Jack?
I think if you really, really tried, you could do it in like 5-6 months.
In 6 months.
6-pack in 6 months. That's a pack a month, really.
That is back a month.
How it works.
I would say a good eight months.
8 months. So what's the date for 8 months from now?
Let's say by
It's September.
September.
Make it October.
September's 8 months.
October then.
Okay.
So how many? Is that 8 months?
October's 9 months from now.
What, Halloween?
Halloween.
Actually, that's the end of it. That's a bit of a.
Oh.
That's
What's
that's
it?
Let's
What's
do
it?
the 1st of October
All right. By the 1st of October, I'm gonna look pang.
with a 6.
with a 6-pack.
But can everyone get a six-pack? Because some people...
You used to have a
You used to
six-pack.
I did
one.
used to have a six-pack when I
Yeah.
did gymnastics.
You can get a six-pack.
Okay.
Everyone can. Yeah, they have. Everyone has
If
muscle.
I don't
Yeah.
do it, and all of you guys need to remember this, by the October the 1st,
Yeah.
I owe each of you £1,000.
Yeah.
And Aiden.
And Aiden. I'll give Aiden £1,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Okay?
You
So
might-
that's £3,000.
Speaking of three, there are
Three.
three.
Oh,
Yeah.
there are three.
Hules on the table.
There are
is,
indeed.
yeah.
Well, this I'm trying to implement it as part of my routine because I get home late a lot of the time because we're always in London and I don't live in London. And when I get home, it's like 8 o'clock and I can't be bothered to cook. Also, I can't cook very well. So it's easy for me when I get home to have a nice Huel. This one is the chocolate Huel Black Edition. It has 26 vitamins and minerals, 35 grams of protein, which is brilliant. So yeah, in a nutshell, Huel is an incredibly affordable, budget-friendly, high-protein meal, which genuinely has helped me a lot in this this dieting process.
Well, yeah, it's for your most inconvenient meals, I suppose, with no prep, no cooking. Say goodbye to getting hangry and unsatisfying snacks. So just grab a
Grab a Huel instead. Well,
cheers.
let's have a little cheers, boys.
Yeah,
Cheers.
to who?
Cheers.
Cheers to Huel. Cheers to me
And
and my family and you, I suppose, and Harry and the low IQ and
whole
our
gang.
audience. Cheers to everyone.
cheers to
Cheers,
me.
guys.
Ooh,
It is genuinely very good.
It's
The
smooth.
chocolate is very smooth.
Smooth. Well
Very,
blended.
very smooth.
job.
Anyway, don't believe us? Take the leap and join the community of Hooligans with this exclusive offer of 10% plus a free gift for new customers with the code LOWIQ at Huel.com.
unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters.
Which for me is getting
Health.
abs now.
Healthy.
Well, actually, yeah, I say that. It's not necessarily just getting abs because my main goal is health.
Is it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
you've got to be
okay, fine.
healthy.
Yeah, yeah,
You
you
look
wanna-
healthy without being healthy.
Yeah, that,
Do I look healthy?
No.
No, lads. Genuinely, I've got a little topic I wanted to talk to you about.
yeah.
So was it last episode or the one before we talked about ravens?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, I went home after that and I was like, Jesus, I knew about ravens, but I didn't know they were like that.
So I influenced
You didn't, yeah, you genuinely did influence me.
I taught you.
You
everything
taught me.
you know.
Well, I'm going to teach you some things.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
So ravens, right?
Mm.
Ravens are as smart as a 7-year-old. Yep.
Surely not.
Yeah.
7. They,
7
7-year-olds can talk.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
heard a raven.
Well,
Yeah, no, we did say about they could talk.
Oh, they
Firstly-
can mimic, yeah.
they can mimic, but not only that. So ravens are as smart as a 7-year-old. You say, but they can't talk. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That was
didn't say
you.
it.
That was him being you.
Is that an impression of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ravens have different dialects depending on where they're from.
Oh.
What, like little accent?
Yeah, they
like
got
a
little
Scouse raven.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like Scouse ravens,
African
like
raven.
every raven. I don't know where ravens are from.
So when you say dialect, what, they sound different?
Yeah, they have different accents. So, like for example, a Scouse raven would be like,
Where's the fucking goat?
yeah, but they don't speak English. They speak.
Oh, they speak raven.
Oh, raven, yeah.
So they're like,
Where's the fucking rocks and fuck?
You speak in English.
oh yeah,
Where the
All right.
fucking rocks, you said.
Okay,
I don't know what.
Okay, right.
Okay, and then
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
let's do a Swedish raven.
Well, no, let's just do English ravens
Okay,
because they
okay, sure.
knock about here. So like a Scottish raven would be like,
Bro just said, let's do English ravens and then did a Scottish raven.
wait, is that? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. You know, you're not really backing up your point very well.
Okay. Also, another few facts about ravens. Ravens, when one of their own die, they hold little funerals for it.
What do they do?
Well, they
So
do.
so
They get
they
a little
all
coffin.
you're a raven.
Right, okay. So,
So all the other ravens, right? They'll come over.
you and Harry will be over.
Yeah, and they put their little arms behind their back or their little feather, their little wings.
Wings.
Yeah.
And they look at it and mourn it, and they put their heads down.
I feel like that's their normal holding position of their wings. They're always.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
always
think they
behind
do
their
that. They don't do that.
They do. They have funerals for their.
No, I mean their hands behind their back. They're always behind.
Yeah, they're-
okay, fine. Yeah, but
they're
they
just
they
not
bow
there.
their heads and shit. And
I feel like ravens do that
no,
anyway.
yeah, but okay, fine. But they go around their mate and they all get in a circle and they mourn it for a bit.
How do they mourn it? By just nodding at it.
Yeah, well, the same way
look-
we.
Do they
do.
cry?
In a way.
What do you mean in a way?
I don't know. If
In
they
a
have
way.
tear ducts.
They must have tear ducts because
Yeah, if they got-
Okay, then they
have to
probably
lubricate
cry. Then
their
they do
ears.
get upset about it. Another fact, right? They're brilliant.
Is it just Raven?
Yeah, they're brilliant.
The Raven
right?
fact podcast.
So
Yeah.
they can either get very attached to humans or very unattached and really hate you. So, I was saying you were like, they don't speak. They actually do to each other, right?
Okay.
In a way. So, if you go up to a raven and let's say he's got a little, like, little bit of chicken or a rat. Yeah, let's say he's got a rat.
Yeah.
And I go up to him and I give him a weird look like that. And I'm like, what a prick. Why has he got a rat?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Do that,
Yeah.
Or I'm like, look at that raven. He's so weird with that rat.
Yeah.
And I look at him like that.
Don't be mean to him.
They can actually detect that like judgment in your face. And then what they do, right? They go out to all their raven mates and they speak to them. And they're like, right, that bloke was mugging me off.
Yeah.
Genuinely, this is genuinely what
They
happens.
don't do
Yes,
that.
they do.
They
They genuinely do.
Okay, yeah.
And the other ravens can understand,
Okay.
right? And they're all going, fucking it, what a little fucking mug, I'll bang him out.
Would they care though?
Yes, they
would
do
not just be
care.
like, oh,
They do care. Or let's say you throw a bit of bread at it and they're like, what the fuck off.
Well, you're feeding it. Then.
Well, yeah,
No, okay,
What?
fine. Pebbles in, throw a rock at it.
Right.
Right.
All of those ravens will come back and they'll go, that's the bloke.
They don't do anything. You never
They-
get a
yes,
raven
they-
attack.
they-
Okay, what do they do to you
No.
then? I've never heard of a
They'll
raven.
They'll
Group
just start
raven
pooing
attack.
on you.
No.
Yes,
no,
they do.
no.
You're an idiot.
Mate, they do,
No.
genuinely.
No.
Or, well, I've got a story for you. Story time.
Here we go.
Okay.
So, I said that is genuinely what they do. They can do that. They
They come over as a group and poo on you.
or they'll peck you.
Where have you heard
Oh,
this?
my day.
No.
Ravens are literally well known for that.
Well, they're not.
No, they're
Okay,
known
well,
for,
let-
like pecking dead birds and shit.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you another story then.
Well, you haven't told us.
So
Okay.
you can actually, so they're so intelligent, right? They can actually plan ahead for like future things and stuff.
Right, what? They just
Like
like,
a birthday party.
building houses and shit.
No, so let's say they've got loads of food, right? They'll store some for future use. They won't. You know how like a pigeon will just fucking
Yeah.
eat it all then and there.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do that, yeah.
Then they're going to be hungry tomorrow. Stitching time saves nine.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah. So
He's right.
you get it, Harry?
I haven't heard that before. What does that mean?
You've not heard stitching time saves
Wow.
Stitch in time.
Saves 9. Yeah, okay. What do you think that means, Harry?
I could guess from the story, but
Oh.
I don't know what that
Well,
actually means.
Guess then.
Save some fucking food for later and you won't.
No. It's
No.
got nothing to actually do with the story. I don't know why I said it, but
I've never heard that in my life. Stitch
It
in.
does have to do with the story.
Stitch
a
in
little
time.
bit, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine, a little bit.
Like think about later.
But just don't relate it to the story. What do you think,
Think
stitching
about stitching.
Stitch in time.
saves 9? What do you think that could mean?
That doesn't mean anything, man.
does.
That's just mumbo
It's a
jumbo.
very
Okay,
That's
common saying.
think about it. I've got a rip in my t-shirt. Stitch it today.
Yeah.
A
to
stitch
save
in
9
time.
stitches.
What? No.
Maybe I'll say it in English this time.
That's literally what it is.
So let's say Jack's got a rip in his t-shirt because he's getting way more
Way
obese,
too fat. Yeah.
right? So his t-shirts aren't fitting him anymore. We have to fucking save him, otherwise he's going to be naked. Okay, eventually. So before he gets any fatter and eats any more burgers,
Yeah.
we have to stitch it up. So in time, we have to stitch it up, right? To save 9 stitches. It's going to get, because he's eaten so much, it's going to get more, the stitch is going to require 9 of them.
Like
if you
fix
wait.
fix it now. Because if you fix it later, you'll be doing more work to fix
So
it.
that's, for example,
Right.
Yeah.
it would be like, oh, I'm not going to go to the gym today. I'll do it tomorrow or
Yes.
next week.
Yeah.
But if you do it now,
because
Save
next week
9.
you got to work out even harder
Yeah,
to
because
make up
you're
for
getting-
the before.
yeah.
There you go.
Right.
so there you go. That's the way it relates to the Ravens.
Don't know if that worked for yours.
I don't think it
Ravens
did work
don't
for
really.
Ravens.
No, I don't
I
think it
said
really
maybe
worked
not.
out.
But basically, yeah. So let's say I'm a Raven, right?
Okay.
And you start acting well nice to me. You're
Alright.
like chatting to me because they do
Jack,
like.
you've lost a lot of weight
They
recently.
do no right. We don't need to do a scenario.
Right.
We're
Every
making
scenario is
friends,
bad,
right?
Yeah.
And you want to make friends with a raven because what they do, their way of showing that they love you, they'll go out and pick up little coins and they'll like bring it to your house.
Shiny things,
yeah,
don't they? Yeah.
And they'll bring you little coins and you'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
cheers, mate." And this is where it comes onto the story. So there was this guy in Japan, right? And he made proper good pals with this raven, right? And he was every day they'd go for a little chat in the garden and shit.
Go for a chat
No,
in
no,
the
they
garden,
did.
like fucking Love Island.
No,
is
no,
it?
no, because
By the fire pit.
the Ravens, the Ravens loved it because they.
What did he do to him?
Why are you making it weird?
No. As in, how did he make them love him?
Oh, he'd just give it a bit of food and that.
Food.
a few little witchetty grubs and that.
Yeah.
And then he would bring him little coins, and they just have a chat. But like they would protect, you know how you chat to a dog, but the raven's kind of speaking back a little bit.
Sure.
So they made friends over the years. They got on really well. Anyway, it wasn't like a pet. It was just like
Just a raven.
Just a raven. Yeah.
Anyway, he goes out into the woods, right? Because this guy does it. So he goes on little walks in the woods or the forest.
Right.
Until one day, he tripped over a log and like really hurt his leg to a point where he couldn't get up. And he was like, he didn't have his phone on him. He was like miles away from civilization.
Civ. What? You said both words as well.
would you
didn't even
shorten that?
He shortened it, then actually said the word.
Calc is short for calculator, guys. I'm just
No
using
one's
slang.
Ever said Civ?
Okay, I don't know why I did that. Anyway,
Civ.
Oh, you
This
know,
goes so
Civ.
well.
anyway,
Yeah,
so he's laying on the floor. He's in agony. He's like, I'm gonna die out here.
Yeah.
Right? Can't ring anyone. Everyone's ages away. He's in the middle of a forest, for crying out
What's he gonna
loud.
do?
What is he going to do?
even-
What do you think he's going to do?
I have no idea what he's
No idea what he's going to do.
Raven, I
How's he
think, is
gonna-
going to come in.
Bing, bang,
good,
bong.
That's a good show.
Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
He looks up. This is a true story. Genuinely a true story.
What's
He
that?
looks up.
The raven.
Oh, it's the raven. Yeah.
He sees his little mate, the same mate, and he knows it, right? The raven
How does
comes
he know it's the
down.
same raven though?
Because they're mates. They can tell from
Nice.
each other's behaviour. Anyway, he comes down, and the raven's like, he can tell he's in distress, so he starts jumping him out, going proper like that.
They're doing nothing really.
Anyway, so the
Bit
guy
of-
goes. This is what I'm saying. They know each other, and he speaks to him, and the bird fucking understands.
What's he saying?
So he goes, "Go and get me help." And the raven, genuinely, he flies off back.
Okay. And then just
Yeah,
Okay.
he might have done because they mimic voice.
Yeah.
He goes back to his house, right? And he's outside the house looking at everyone going, "Rah, rah, rah," acting abnormal. And all his neighbour mates know that he's got this bird mate, right? So they're all going, "What is this raven doing? He's going
Wait,
mental."
other ravens or people?
No, people.
Right.
The people are like, "Oh, this guy, he's got a mate with the raven. The raven's going mental. What's going on?"
Right.
So anyway, they're all gathering around this raven going, "What are you doing?" Anyway, so the raven, he's like, "Follow me," in a way. So he's
There's no way. If no, right.
did
If
not
I
follow
saw,
me.
no, let me say, right. If I saw a raven out my window going, rah, 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 there's no way I'll think someone's in the woods dying right now. I'm
No,
following that.
listen.
I'm following it.
So he's doing it at this guy's house, and they all know that this raven and this guy are good mates, right? So this raven is going like this, and he's like, "Rah, rah," but he's kind of moving a bit and going, "Rah, rah, rah,
Okay,
rah,
so
rah."
pointing with his wings.
Basically
In a way,
pointing, yeah.
Right.
And he's like going slow. He's not flying, zooming around. Anyway, these villagers, they start following him, right? He brings them to his mate that's lost in the woods. This is a true story. This actually happened.
Does a raven like walk with the villagers, or is it
He might,
flying?
Yeah,
I think he did a bit of both. If he got yeah.
Took the subway.
Yeah, took
took the metro.
So that's how clever ravens are.
That is
And I can
astonishing.
literally-
That's
I can-
unbelievable.
I can tell. I know
Literally
it sounds unbelievable, but I can literally tell you the names of the ravens.
Well, you don't need to
What?
No.
say
Listen.
any name, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah, just
Listen.
Jeff.
So the guy's name was Watanabe, and the raven's name was Yatagarasu.
Was it?
I know that sounds made up, but,
Right.
but that is actually the name. And he named it Yatagarasu after a mythical three-legged raven in Japanese folklore. So?
Is that our segment off Beat Bulletin?
No, that
was
was
just-
just
okay.
that
You've got
was
another
just,
one, have you?
Yeah, that was just my story about ravens.
Random
So,
raven story.
I want to have a raven now.
You need to
Yeah.
not do that.
Why not?
Well, what about if he falls over in the woods?
Yeah. Imagine having a raven.
He doesn't go for walks. Do you go for walks?
Yes, I do go.
When's
for
the last time
walk.
you went for a walk?
Huh? I walked here today.
You got the train.
I walked to the train. How do you think I got to the train?
How long was that walk?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. That's quite a long walk. Fair enough. Okay.
Anyway, let's get on to our first segment for today.
Absolutely.
Well, our second segment, which
Well,
is
What was the first one?
don't know.
Well, this first segment.
This is the actual
Right.
first. Yeah.
Go on, Jack.
Which is off the bulletin, off the bulletin, off the beat, off the beat, off the beat, bulletin. Nice.
That was actually
That was
I would actually say that was actually pretty sick.
that was sick.
Yeah,
that
we
was
all-
really good.
We all coagulated together.
that
We
was-
coagulated
I like
big
that.
time.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to that back.
We coagged.
Okay, so this is a segment where we all go away.
You need to go and.
No,
Okay, let me
It's
just
in my
get the
brain,
name
baby.
because I want to.
Yeah, mine's in my brain, ready to go.
I just want to get.
you interrupted what I was saying.
Yeah, but I needed to get the name.
Do you need to tell me
Let
that?
me just get the name.
Right, this segment.
explain it while
Let
he's
me
getting
just
it.
get the name because I'm on my phone. Let me just get the name.
Yeah, but
I can still do it.
we can still do that.
Well, I'm on my phone.
Yeah, you're doing the thing. You're doing this segment.
Let me just.
So this is a segment where we each go away and we do some homework.
Yeah.
And we come up with a news article. We don't come up with it. We actually research a news article and
Yeah.
we tell each other about it. And you guys at home, and you can have your own thoughts.
Yeah,
on it.
because
So,
we do research for the pod now. We're
we-
a proper
we-
podcast.
We are. Harry, how long did your research take you?
About 20 minutes.
Yes.
Was it the same for you?
Yes.
I think it was less. I
Maybe
think you
it was
just took the
less.
first one you found.
It maybe about 10 to 12 minutes.
10 to 12 minutes. That's not enough.
No.
time to research.
You listen to me, it is. Because you'll hear my fucking...
Is it a good story?
Very good story.
Well, give me your. Well, what we do here.
Nutshell.
Nutshells. Nutshells.
Nut-
Nutshells.
Nutshells.
Nutshells. Open the nutshell. Open the nutshell. Cole, it's on you first.
Okay. My nutshell is... How... Jesus, Sharky...
That was 3 words put together. That wasn't a sentence.
Words don't work in a way.
It does when
How
you hear...
Jesus Sharky.
How Jesus Sharky. And I'm not speaking about the influencer Sharky
From Beta Squad.
from Bait Squad. He's not involved in the story.
Okay.
What's your nutshell?
That's my truck. What's it doing there?
That's my
I
truck.
don't even want to hear that one.
That's about his streaming.
if it's about your truck simulator,
That is
I'm
not
gonna
a
lose it.
That is not a news article that we want to know.
that
Why
no
are you so
news
obsessed
story.
with trucks all of a sudden?
This is a good story. I promise you'll actually really enjoy it.
Is it anything to do with truck simulator?
No,
Okay.
but it involves a truck.
And Harry, Jack.
King. She's having a baby. That's not a baby. What is it then?
It's a long nutshell.
That's a very
Okay.
long nutshell.
And that was kind of a pecan nutshell.
Yeah. Well, do pecans have nutshells? I think walnuts.
All right, it was a walnut shell then.
Harry, I would like
You want to do mine first?
hear yours.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Jack's done a lot of talking today.
All right. Well, there was. Let me check where it was from. But there was a bloke, right?
We'll try to remember.
Oh, I don't know where he's from though. I want to know where he's from. That's the thing.
Fine.
There was a bloke he was from America, Texas. He's from Texas.
Yeah.
He owned a plumbing company.
Sure.
Right. And you'd notice from your advertising days, Jack,
Mhm.
you want to get your brand out there as much as you can.
Yeah, that's
So he bought a truck for his business. He would go around doing all the plumbing in the truck, and it had on the side, I think it was called like Mark 1 was his name. Terrible name for a plumbing, but
Mark 1.
Mark 1 Plumbing.
like Mark number 1 or just Mark?
Just
1?
Mark 1.
Why?
Like
Oh,
O-
Mark 1 like top.
Mark 1.
or
Mark.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Like when
plumbing.
you hit Mac 1.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Maybe that's what it was.
Or Mark
Mark
1.
1. Oh yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
He's smarter than
He's smarter than us.
That is- he's-
Fair play.
yeah.
Anyway, he had a truck and he put his branding on the side of the truck. It said Mark 1 Plumbing. And the truck got a bit old, so he was like, I'm going to buy a new truck.
You would.
Took it to the Ford dealership.
Oh, a Ford a good truck.
Ford, they make decent trucks.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's not like a big sort of...
No, it's like
truck,
a
your
pickup truck.
simulator.
Oh,
Pickup
pick-
truck.
Okay, right.
Not a truck, not a massive.
Not like truck simulator.
Not truck simulator, no.
Okay.
So he took it in.
You'd be really excited if it
Oh,
was.
yeah,
That's what I thought was why you
that's-
picked the story, but
that's-
it's fine.
that's what I
Okay,
thought
so
it
it's
was.
a little pickup truck, yeah?
Little pickup truck, takes it in and he trades it for a new model. And he's buzzing. He's got a brand new truck. He's really happy. As he's leaving, he goes, my name is still on the side. Let me just take that off. And he starts to peel it off. But the guy goes, no, don't do that. You'll damage the paint. Just leave it there. We'll sort it out.
Right, okay.
Right.
Where's it going?
8 months later, a picture comes out in the news, right? And it's his truck with the stuff still on. They didn't take it off.
The Mark 1.
Still says Mark 1 Plumbing. Guess where it is?
In a lake.
No. I think a
In-
robbery in a bank.
Oh yeah.
No. I know what you're saying with this. It's in a museum or like it's in a showroom. It's in a showroom.
It's like a vintage truck, which is really expensive.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. Right?
You'll never guess this, right?
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Never guess. It was used to let man go to the moon to transport astronaut equipment.
It was turned into a spaceship.
They took a pickup truck to the moon.
They I don't know. Then carry on.
Tell us.
A picture comes out, and it's in, I think it was Saudi Arabia or something,
Yeah.
and it's Islamic State fighters firing a fuck off machine gun out the back of his truck. So somehow IS has got hold of his truck and mounted a big fuck off turret on the back, and they're shooting people in like a town, and it's got Mark 1 plumbing on the side.
Oh my God.
Right.
Imagine his reaction.
I don't know if you want to get a picture up, Aidan, but I can send it to you
if
if
you
you want.
could, that'd be amazing. Imagine that. You put all your heart and soul into a business, and then you sell your truck.
To be fair, it would bring brand awareness. They'd see.
In fact,
It'd be all over the
didn't
news.
quite.
There it is. Look, Mark 1 plumbing.
Wow, they didn't
And
bother.
Islamic State have got a machine gun on the back shooting people.
That is,
And
hilarious.
he's now suing Ford for $1 million. For
You can't sue Ford.
Whoa. So
Well, it's bad on his business if it's on the side of an IS truck.
yeah.
He popped it there and sold it to some IS members.
so Ford sold it to
Yeah, how do they get it?
Well, they said it got sold at auction and ended up in Turkey,
Right, okay.
and then it somehow made its way over to
Isn't
Islamic
it crazy
State.
how things just move around the world like that?
How did that end up in where? Saudi Arabia?
Syria. Sorry, not Saudi Arabia, Syria.
But don't you just find it crazy that how things just go places?
Yeah.
Like imagine where, like that deer head.
Yeah.
Where did that even come from? How did that come here?
Yeah, if that is real, I don't know if it is. It might be. It looks a
I
bit.
don't think it's real, Carl. I don't think we'd be allowed to put a real deer head
No,
on the
it-
set of a podcast.
It could be taxidermy.
It's not a taxidermy.
It looks very taxidermy
I
like.
would not be happy if that's a real taxidermy deer head, Carl.
I think it is.
It's not.
Well, it's got dents out of it and stuff. It's not a perfect deer.
Yeah, but that's how they just make it look like that.
Today.
Yeah.
Well, even if it was, like, I would like to know if that's real. Imagine that that came from a little sperm and an egg one day. It grew up with a mum sucking on its boobs, and then it got shot, and now it's ended up on a wall.
Right, okay, but it's not a real one, Carl.
But, we'll
But
see.
the point is there. The point is there.
still carries. Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got a really.
Well, that curtain just came from a little plant somewhere.
What the hell are you talking about?
Silk.
My story.
But you like that one. You like that.
I really like
That was a good story.
Really good research.
Thank you.
Harry.
I feel like
Thank
I
you.
should have got a better story now. Mine's a bit silly.
Oh, so you all,
It might be good.
you all
but
took the piss out of my nutshell,
I
and then
feel like yours
really
had a
enjoyed
good
it.
twist.
mine has a good.
I want a good twist.
Well,
okay, mine has a. Okay, do yours.
Do my one. Ready? So,
Why Jesus shark?
my nutshell wasn't that. It was hey, Jesus shark.
Was it hay? I thought it was
No,
what?
it was how Jesus
How-
sharky.
Right.
And it was sharky.
Oh yeah, sharky. Right.
Sharky.
Okay, so we're all wrong. Basically, do we all know the story of how babies happen?
Birds and the bees.
Exactly.
No,
So a man and a woman,
Oh.
they have
Fornicate.
sex. Yeah.
Oh.
So your penis there, you eventually one day will hopefully put that in a woman.
My little
or a man,
willy.
and you will create a baby.
Okay.
Now, we all know the story about Mary and Joseph. Yeah.
Sort
And
of.
babe-
I don't really know. too
Okay.
much.
Well, what do you know about the story of baby Jesus?
So from what I've comprehended through the years is that
Because you've never read the Bible, right?
no, I wish I did. I started.
We should read it on
Yeah.
the pod at some point.
Yeah.
Go on then.
So from what I recall, there's a bunch of barns,
Yeah.
and she's knocking on a. So she follows some star.
Who's she?
Mary?
Okay.
Mary follows a star, the North Star, which I've actually got on my face. Believe it or not.
Okay, hang on.
Don't
Let's stop there
move
for
on.
a second.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean by that?
You don't know about this.
No one's ever said I've got the North Star on my
North Star
face.
on my face.
Okay, just quickly then.
Right.
My moles, right, perfectly align
No, they
Yes, they do.
fucking
With what?
don't.
With what?
to a constellation. I can't remember what it is now. And then it perfectly points to the North Star, which is that one, which is my biggest mole on my face.
No, the biggest mole in your face is this one.
Yeah, that one's way bigger.
Way bigger.
But that's just like a planet in a constellation. So, but that's a star, North Star, brightest one.
You can't just make it up as you go.
How
Honestly.
did you come to
Because people
learn
used
this?
to always tell me you've got a constellation on your face.
No one even
No
knows
one
the
ever said
It's been a
constellation.
thing for years.
Have you ever heard this?
No, I've never heard that.
Harry, people,
People always
No one's
say it.
ever
I'm telling
said
you,
that.
this is a constellation, and that's the North Star.
What,
right?
so when you walking down the street, someone will literally be like, "Oh wait, hold
no,
on,
my
mate,
mum used to
sorry."
say it all the time, and she used to tell people, and they went, "Oh yeah, that is like
You believed her?
what? Yeah, it is. I looked it up. It all matches, it all aligns.
Should we have a look at the constellation before I get?
I
to the
can't remember
story?
which constellation it is.
Don't
Don't worry. about it.
I can ring my mum. I'll ring my mum later, and we'll do it on the next podcast or something.
Fine. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, so Mary, she's following this star, North Star, same as my face. She goes to all these barns because the star lands above these barns. They're all going, no room in the inn.
Yeah.
And she goes, all right, I'll go into this farm,
Yeah.
go into the stables. There's like pigs and rabbits and sheep around and cows,
Yep.
horses. And she delivers a baby. She goes, I'm a virgin. Everyone's like, that doesn't make sense. Then a bunch of shepherds come along.
How many?
So there's myrrh, there's gold, there's mercury, there's
No, that's
Really?
not shepherds. That's wise men.
wise men.
Oh, they weren't-
Yeah, but they were shepherds though.
They were shepherds.
Were they shepherds?
I think they had camels.
No, I thought shepherds and wise men were different.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
probably
the
the
shepherd has
same.
the sheep. Yeah. And then
Wise
so
men.
the three
They and the
wise men.
were following your face, the North Star.
Were they also
like
following the
Jack's
star?
They were following one
I
star.
think they all followed. The
So she says she delivers the baby Jesus. She says I'm a virgin. Then three blokes rock up with presents.
It's
She's
like
never met them.
It's like Mamma Mia, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like what? Why?
Is that
why?
the story? Is that how it works?
That's pretty much
That's
it.
pretty much it. Is that how you know it?
Yeah, you should get Jack in RE lessons.
Yeah.
I'd listen a lot more if you're like, it doesn't make sense, but here it is.
So
Make it what you want.
the baby Jesus, a lot of sort of speculation on how he was born. We don't know if Mary was flinging it up behind
Flinging it up.
behind
Oh,
Christ,
Moses' back, whatever his name is, Joseph's back. Anyway, so she could have been doing that behind his back. Who knows? But according to her, according to God and all that.
Does she have anything to do? So, okay.
Well, what are you going to ask?
I was just going to say, so she did deliver God's baby in this,
God's baby.
but did she hanging about with God before this, or does she know God?
She knows God. She's mates with God. She's saying, God, can you put a
Give me a
baby in me?
But so Joseph didn't want to put.
Joseph doesn't really get involved.
He's busy.
Joseph's a cuck.
He's a cuck, really. So she goes off with God. He impregnates her, not in the traditional way, but she gives birth, right? A very sexless story here.
Yeah.
Now, she's very related to a shark in this way.
Hang on. What?
Basically,
She's related to a shark.
there must be some sort of shark that's derived from her that lives these days.
Is this what you?
Hang on.
No,
You're saying sharks derived from Mary? Sharks
I'm
were around
saying-
way before
Sharks,
Mary.
sharks
they
are
were.
well old, yeah.
no, I know, but this particular shark
There's
has
one
derived,
specific shark.
has got Mary's sort of condition, because what this shark's done is it's been in a tank for a while, right? It's just swimming about. It's a smooth-faced shark, and there's only two sharks in there. They're both women sharks, right?
In a tank,
In a tank,
Right.
okay, and they're like,
like in
fine.
an aquarium.
These are like endangered sharks, right? So they're keeping them together. Endangered, sorry. And they need the species to go on, but they're two females. We don't know what to do, right? One of these sharks, or both of them, they have the Mary gene. And they're like, hold on a minute. That shark looks mad fat. Yeah. And then within the gestation period, it poos out a shark that is exactly the same as the mother. So she's given birth to herself in shark form, and she didn't even have sex with a male. She's given birth.
Hang on.
So you're saying the shark looks like a?
Yeah.
It is her.
Yeah,
it's
of course the shark looks like it.
No.
It's a shark.
It's a mum.
It's a clone, genetical clone of the mum. It's only got the shark.
So they both share the same thoughts.
Yeah. It must be.
They bloody
It must be. I don't know how many thoughts a
Yeah,
shark
but
has.
genetically, yeah, it would share the same gene.
No, because genetically a baby has 50% mum, 50% dad. This has 100% mum. It's mum. It's just given its birth to a thing, and it's looking at it. It's like,
Okay,
it's me.
yeah. But you're saying this is a Mary gene.
Yeah.
Mary
Yeah.
gave birth to a boy, so that wasn't the same gene as her.
Well, I think the shark.
Oh no, because it carried 50% God gene.
Exactly.
Oh, it was all God gene.
So this
'Cause it was a holy. It was all of them.
And this shark must have 50% something.
Do sharks have sex to have babies, or do they?
They usually do, yeah.
Or
And
do
this
they
one
just
didn't.
like, because like seahorses just squirt it around and then it just goes in and shit.
But this was in a confined area with
Merriment.
with another sort of girl shark. They could have been, I don't know, lesbians, but it doesn't matter because the lesbian doesn't have sperm.
Is this in a tank or is this in the
It's
ocean?
in a tank.
And there's no male sharks.
sharks.
And scientists haven't figured it
I
out.
haven't figured it out. They say this particular shark sometimes just gets pregnant by itself.
Maybe someone
It's one
came in
shark.
the water.
This species, yeah. Maybe a
one
man,
shark.
I don't know if one of these scientists would, like you say, impregnate the water
Yeah,
and they swim around.
scientists have shagged that shark. I
Like
reckon.
shagging sharks, yeah.
Yeah.
But that it just gave birth to its, and it's true, completely true.
That's insane.
Really weird, isn't it?
And are they still knocking about these sharks?
Is she still busting out kids or what?
I think she stopped gestations and stuff.
Oh, she's yeah.
She's given up on being a mother. And it's just, So that's mine. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
But I suppose if she just keeps cloning herself,
She can keep going
Unlimited.
forever.
it's infinite shark glitch.
Yeah.
She's found a glitch in the
The
reproduction.
Matrix, yeah. So that's my story.
That is interesting.
It's an interesting one.
Someone's definitely
Mine's-
come in the water though.
I would say so. Yeah.
Someone's jizzed in
I
there.
don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
All sperm's sort of small, isn't it? So it probably fit
Yeah.
in an egg.
She just swims through the sperm and it goes in.
Don't
Into
think
her
that's
eggs.
how it works.
And your nutshell was what?
King, the wife's pregnant. What the hell? That's not a baby.
I don't recall that.
don't
being
recall
the
that.
nutshell.
Okay, I forgot the nutshell, but
Okay,
that's my new
So
nutshell.
like,
Okay, go on in.
So, in the 1756,
oh,
Fucking hell, he knows the date.
it was back in the day. Back in the day, there was this lady named Mary Troft.
Oh, another Mary.
Another Mary. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
coincidental.
Yeah, it's weird.
And this is weird. No, this is weird.
No,
this is actually weird.
This is weird.
No, this is
Weird.
This is actually weird because our stories are very similar.
Okay, go on in. Go.
That is creepy.
Well, maybe say it and then we
All
can
right.
enjoy this with you.
Okay, so her name was Mary Troft, right? She's preggers, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Similar
with her
colour.
husband in 1750s. Anyway, unfortunately, one day she has a miscarriage, which is obviously
a shame.
very saddening. Anyway, after this, she was like just going through like fields and that, and she noticed a rabbit, right? and like a bunny.
Don't know where this is
I
going.
don't like
you
where this is going.
You wouldn't. Anyway, so she's going about and she sees all these rabbits and she's so upset about this unfortunate disaster. And she realizes, mate, I fucking love rabbits. She becomes obsessed with rabbits, right?
Right, okay.
And then her husband's like, oh, it's weird. She's obsessed with rabbits.
It's not
But
that weird, is it, though? Is a rabbit's cute.
no, but
animal.
she's like, oh my God, I love rabbits, mate. I absolutely love them. And she's going to this field, stroking all these rabbits. Anyway.
Rabbits usually run away, though. Those-
No, but she's
They love her back.
Yeah, I think they might love her. A couple of them love her.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like friendly rabbits.
Okay.
Anyway, her husband's going a bit weird. She's getting a bit overly obsessive with rabbits, but you know what? She's going for a hard time.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
Anyway, one day she goes, I'm pregnant. He's like, hey,
Again?
again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you with?
Him,
She's
I
like,
imagine.
Well,
'Cause
that's what you'd
That's
thought.
his husband. It couldn't ever be anything else,
Well.
I suppose.
No.
Anyway.
she hasn't.
listen.
Oh.
She's up in the little bed. They're going, all right. She's in labour now. She's going, ah. They're going, push, push, push. She's going, ah. Out pops a rabbit.
No, it fucking doesn't. Listen, no way.
Listen,
You are
this is
bullshitting me.
ridiculous.
Listen
Lies
to
in
the
the flesh.
story.
Right. Out pops a rabbit.
This woman did not give
Did she
birth
shove
to
a, unless she shoved the dead
Listen,
rabbit
just
up-
listen.
Go on then.
Right, time goes on. Time goes on.
Yeah.
Right. He messages the king and he goes, mate, this is a miracle.
Yeah.
My wife, Mary Troff, is giving birth to rabbits. And sometimes it'd be like a rabbit head, rabbit leg.
Oh, this happened
Oh, it's
more than
not-
once.
Well,
It's not even a full
so
rabbit. It's
over
parts
time,
of a rabbit.
she kept getting pregnant and just popping out these. They were like, it was a rabbit, but it was like no fur on it. It was like a little,
Like a fetus.
like a
rabbit.
fetus rabbit.
Yeah.
But it'd be like sometimes a head or sometimes anyway.
Yeah.
So they're going, this is mental.
It is fucking mental.
not
This
happen.
is quite literally mental, right?
Yeah.
Until this was going on for a few years, and they were like, "Oh, this is the rabbit woman, Bertha lady."
Yeah.
And they're all going, honestly, her husband's like, "What is happening?" And she keeps giving birth to these little rabbits. Anyway, later down the line, they're all like, everyone's baffled.
Yeah.
And then they think, what the hell is going on? Let's look more into this. Turns out she went a bit loopy, and she'd just go into this room when she said she'd given birth, and she'd skin these rabbits, take their heads off and shit, shove up her midge.
Oh, no way.
No, where have you found this?
What do you Google to find something like this, Jack? That's insane.
And she just put it up there, just rabbit like this.
What? So she's gone to her husband.
And
Oh,
she
sorry, hubby. Oh, I'm preggers.
Yeah.
And then she's waited for her to push a fucking dead rabbit out of her
But
midge.
it's all like furless rabbit.
And he's thought, oh, all right, then she's just giving birth to
Yeah,
rabbits.
and then she admit, they all found
in
it
on
quite normal. They were like, oh yeah, she's just giving birth to rabbits.
So how many times did this happen before they thought,
I don't know, it happened
really
a few
weird?
times, but she kept, like a
But
little.
she looked pregnant.
No, I don't think she. But I think they were a
look
bit thicker than back then.
Yeah, she's
they
a
didn't
thick,
really know.
thick gal, so you couldn't really
Gal.
see if she was pregnant or not. But why would she cut the heads off? Why would you not put a full one?
yeah,
up
just
there?
put-
I
whole
don't
rabbit
think
up.
she could fit a full rabbit up, so she'd just do like little rabbit heads and
she didn't die from infections and UTIs.
I don't know. I
and
don't
whatnot?
really know. But
Because girls get UTIs from fuck all.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
need to
yeah.
piss after sex, otherwise you get fucking infected.
yeah, imagine.
And she's shoving
She's shoving rabbit carcass up her.
a head of a rabbit.
yeah.
And how's she catching the rabbits?
Well, I've told you, she made friends with all the rabbits and skinned them, and then shoved it up her midge.
Insane.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe that's true. Is that true?
Look up Mary Troft rabbit. It's true.
Oh,
Thank you.
really?
It's true.
How do you know it's
How
true?
do you know, Aiden?
Oh, wow, really?
Aiden,
Look, Mary Troft rabbits. There she is.
Wow.
What does it
English
say?
woman. It says.
She was from Surrey, so not far from here.
Right. It says. What does it say?
Read it out, Carl.
I'm trying, mate.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go on.
In 1726, Toff became pregnant, but following her reported fascination with sightings of a rabbit, she miscarried.
Yeah.
Her claim to have given birth to various animal parts prompted the arrival of John Howard, a local surgeon who investigated the matter. He delivered several pieces of animal flesh and duly notified other prominent physicians, which brought the case to the attention of Nathaniel St. Andre, surgeon to the King George, blah, blah, blah. He concluded that Toff's case was genuine, but the king also sent surgeon someone else. Bloody hell.
So these surgeons thought it was real.
She confessed to the hoax and she was subsequently imprisoned.
Read
as a-
that whole thing, Carl.
Okay, Toff was brought to London where she was studied in detail under intense scrutiny and producing no more rabbits. She confessed to the hoax. So they took her in and studied her, and then suddenly she was like,
Stop with the rabbits.
No more are coming out of me.
No.
That's well embarrassing, isn't it? Imagine you're like, oh, I can't do it now. It's like, oh, why not? It's like, oh, because I was shoving them up my fanny the whole time.
That's like
well embarrassing.
YouTube prank couples next
Yeah.
level. Imagine getting away with that one.
That's like the modern day, like that video in school where that Asian lady, she shoved a squid up her minge. Do you remember that one?
Boy, so it's like
Yeah.
those
No.
ping pong shows in Thailand.
So it's like modern day that, but she took it sort of extreme with her.
Yeah.
I saw someone put a frog up there once.
Yeah.
On video.
Yeah, not in real life.
What was
that'd
that
be
like? Was it real? Well, not real,
It
but
jumped in.
jumped in.
It jumped in, yeah. She was there like opening it and it jumped in.
Why would it?
Just to let you know.
Indeed.
Just, there you go.
So that was our segment Offbeat Bulletin.
Hypotheticals.
This
This
is hypotheticals.
is hypotheticals. So the way this segment works is we are given one hypothetical scenario, and we've got to explain how to get around that
Absolutely.
scenario. So we've never seen this hypothetical before. This is the first time we're seeing it. So we've had no prep time in figuring out what we do here.
This is off the dome.
This is all off the dome.
Yep.
And be serious. I want to know.
Yeah. I want to know. Yeah.
Okay, so the hypothetical for today
Yes.
is you have to hide from everyone on Earth for 5 days. You have 1 month of prep time. You are given 1 month of prep time and £1 million to hide anywhere in the world. Antarctica, Amazon, a random mountain in Kazakhstan. Doesn't matter. You won't be tracked during this month. After that month, everyone will be searching for you. Every man, woman and child will be looking. What's your plan and would you last the 5 days?
Okay. So I'm given $1 million to hide anywhere in the world for 5 days, basically. And I'm given a month of prep time. Okay.
I was thinking about this because I recently watched the first episode of Celebrity Hunted.
Okay.
And I was watching it thinking, that is a piece of piss, right? Because just go off grid for a couple of days, fine. Easy peasy. Mm-hmm. And also at the start of Hunted, this really pissed me off. They're all on a train, everyone that they're looking for. And the hunters are like, move in, get them. And they all get away every single time. And it really pissed me off.
Really?
I thought, just stop the train and get on and get them off.
Yeah.
And then you win.
You would.
But how would they go about stopping a train?
You could stop a train.
Yeah.
If you're the police, you could stop a train.
I would put
I suppose.
I'd put a stop sign on the track, like a massive one.
Yeah.
And it would stop.
And then they just get on and arrest everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be well easy. So that's pissed me off. But anyway, I was thinking about how to hide because I was watching it and I thought it'd be fucking well easy.
Go on then.
What I would do, middle of nowhere. All right.
So
where is that?
this?
That's not that's not
okay.
a place.
High desert or something?
I'd go in like the Amazon jungle, right?
A lot
big.
of snakes.
A lot of snakes.
No, because this is where I'm going. We dig a big hole, very big hole. And
Who's digging this hole?
I'm digging the hole,
Okay.
but like a massive hole, really big hole.
How big?
It's like big enough for me to like move about a little bit.
So like this room.
Yeah, this set.
Okay, this set.
I'm digging a hole that big. And I'm like, I'm going to reinforce it a little bit with like wood and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to put loads of tanks of oxygen so I can breathe and then just completely seal the hole. Who's going to know I'm there?
I'll tell
Who's
you
gonna
why.
dig
I'll tell
there?
you why that won't work. Because everyone in the world is looking for you. Everyone, right?
Yeah.
There are tribes in the Amazon. They'll be like, well, he might be in the Amazon.
Let me tell you something as well.
And wait.
after this.
And everyone who lives around the Amazon, it's a very obvious place to hide. They're all going to go into the Amazon.
But they're not going to dig that one
Let me
bit
tell you
that
why.
I'm in.
Let me tell you why.
They're
Let me
not going
tell
to
you
know.
why.
Yeah.
Right. So the Amazon.
Yeah.
Funny you say that because I did some research about the Amazon.
He did.
Do you know how they find things in the Amazon?
How they find things.
Nope, not heat.
won't be heat.
They have planes which go over the Amazon, fly all about, right? And they've got this detector on it where they can see it's like an X-ray, and they can see things underneath the ground and see layers of things. So what they do, they go in a plane, and they know you're in the Amazon, by the way, because what can I do? I can figure out, firstly, Harry's just got a train to Gatwick Airport.
No, it says you're not being tracked in the month.
Oh.
You're not being tracked in a month?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll go back after the month and say, right, this is Harry.
Harry's bought a lot of wood in being
Harry's
recently.
No, the whole point of the question is that you can do whatever you want in the month without being questioned.
Is that
Right,
the
okay.
question?
Yeah.
So I can't go back and see that Harry has flown to...
No, you have no idea.
Is that it, Aidan?
Yeah.
Okay,
You won't be
so we
tracked
have
during
no
this
idea where you've gone.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No one's going to think of digging this
will.
one particular place in the
will,
Amazon.
Okay, but Harry, how are you constructing this hole? Because...
If I've got loads of oxygen, I don't even
Yes.
need. I would like it to be this big. It doesn't have to be this big. It could just be big enough for me to lie down in, and then I cover it over.
5 days, you not get claustrophobic?
For a million quid, I'd sit for 5 days.
Yeah, but Harry,
You see Mr. Beast videos? They go like 30 days.
I know, but how are you constructing this hole out of dirt?
I don't need to construct anything as long as I've got oxygen that I can swap
Harry,
in
you
and
do
out.
need to construct the hole.
You need
No.
food and water.
Harry,
mate.
how do you think? Do you know how
Oh yeah,
gravity
food
works?
and water would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and you need wood on it, mate.
Well,
Yeah.
I could have food and water. That's
No,
fine.
Harry, listen.
You're not really.
So you're
getting-
digging the
Yeah.
hole. You're not explaining how are you getting the top to just look like ground.
You just fill it back in.
with dirt.
Yeah.
But
You're dead then, aren't you?
No, because I got oxygen.
You're an idiot.
are you what? So you're literally just going to be covered in dirt
Yeah.
from head to
5
toe.
days.
Yeah.
The compression would kill you,
You would.
No, I don't have to be that deep.
You're.
Harry. That's
What? So your little head's poking out of the.
No, I'm
fucking-
not. I know. I'm underground. I've just got oxygen.
I don't think you're anticipating how long 5 days is underground in the Amazon rainforest,
Or-
day and night in the wet mud.
Yeah, for a million quid, I'd love
No,
that
not
in the
even for $1 million, mate. You'd be dead.
No, I wouldn't be dead.
Right.
I have oxygen.
Let me tell you how I'll do it then. That's stupid.
You haven't proven my point right.
So the Earth obviously is 70% water.
I was thinking that.
Yeah,
You go
you need to
underwater.
fucking think smart, mate. Where are all the fucking humans? On Earth. Where aren't the humans?
You mean land?
Yeah. on land. Where aren't the humans?
Well,
On
so-
the water,
In the
unless
middle of
you're a
the fucking ocean.
sailor
Exactly. And there aren't many sailors, let me tell you that. They're all cargo boats.
or a
and shit.
scuba diver
Scuba diver.
or a fisherman
And think
or a
how...
Somali pirate.
Somali pirates are always on water. They're always on water. Imagine how little people there are on water. And the land surface is huge, by the way. Even though it's only 30% of Earth, it's huge. Double it and add more.
Yeah.
Water. So I'm going to get a submarine and I will hover in the middle of the ocean. I'll go to the... I'm not going to go obvious and go to the deepest part where
The
there's...
Mariana Trench.
I'm not going to go there.
Don't go there.
So I'll probably die. So I'll go to like the Gulf of Mexico. No one's going to be like, oh, he's in the Gulf of Mexico. Go in a submarine all the way to the bottom. Wait there.
Where are you getting a submarine from?
I've got £1 million. I'll buy it.
You don't have £1 million.
Uh,
After
yes.
you get £1 million.
nope.
Oh,
you
no,
are
you
given
get
1 month
£1 million.
of prep time and £1 million to hide anywhere in the
You
world.
get $1 million to help.
Oh. Okay.
There you go.
Where can you buy a submarine from?
Amazon.
And can a submarine last 5 days underwater? I don't think so.
It's a submarine, mate.
They lived there for months.
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting a big one for $1 million.
Yeah.
Submarines are spenny little.
Yeah.
bits.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'll get a small one then. Okay, Jack, you're up. How'd you do it? I've failed. Harry's failed.
Hey,
See,
I
you
didn't
guys are thinking way outside the box.
know. Right.
Yep.
It's about thinking inside the box. I'd hide in plain sight.
In the
This is not
studio.
gonna work.
What I would do is, are we allowed to I've got a mill, right? I would go to the Oval Office.
Where's that?
Oh,
The Oval Office.
the Oval Office
I'm unaware.
in the White House,
Okay.
where the
Okay.
president
I know
does
now,
his
yeah.
decisions.
Okay.
I would go to the Oval Office,
Yeah.
and I imagine, well, they do. They've got bunkers.
How are you going to get in there?
I'll tell the president, right, you've been collecting a lot of tax. How about this? I'll give you $1 million tax free.
The president doesn't need $1 million quid.
He'll go,
All right.
go fuck yourself.
I'll tell. All right, fine then. I'll
One of the security guards.
tell one of the security guards. I'll tell all his security guards, the FBI. I'll say, I need you to protect me. Get the whole army. I've got $1 million.
No. 'Cause
mill with-
everyone will be searching for you. No one can know.
Yeah, even the FBI will be searching for you.
Yeah.
You can't have accomplices.
So so we're not allowed accomplices.
No, you're on your own,
Only
mate.
because it says everyone on Earth. will
Every
be
man,
searching.
woman, and child.
Okay, what I'd do then, I'd go to Egypt.
A bit of a
I'd
change.
get a camel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd live inside the camel. Bear Grylls did it.
Not a bad idea.
Who's finding?
Bury it a little bit.
Who is finding me in a camel?
Yeah. Unless they open it up.
Well, who's finding me in a hole?
You can't live in a hole. I could
You can't live in a camel.
I could live
You
in a
can
camel.
live in a camel.
Not for 5
Camel's
days.
huge. Yes, I could.
It would rot.
It would rot and go grim.
What
Camel
I'd do-
in the Antarctic would not rot.
You'd get cold.
Yes, but okay, but also a camel is quite obvious if it's chilling in the Antarctic. But what I would do is put, you know, that stuff you put on shoes to repel against water and bacteria. I'd put all of that. The stuff you get from Foot
JD,
Locker.
yeah.
I'd spray that all over the camel so it doesn't get infected.
You'd put Crep
But-
Protect on the.
I'd put Crep Protect on the camel.
Right.
Inside the camel, I'd line it with tin foil, put a bit of insulation in there, put some of that foam spray. I've always wanted to use it, where you spray it and it inflates.
just for your own personal.
Just so I've said I've done it.
Yeah.
I'd get snacks. I'd get Doritos. Put a little TV in there. It'd be brilliant.
How are you
You're going to
plug the
fit a TV inside a
in?
camel.
Yeah, power bank, massive power bank in the camel.
You can't
How
fit
big is this
in
camel?
It's a big camel.
A big camel. Camels are big. I could fit inside a camel.
Be better for a whale in Antarctica.
Whales blow up.
Take the guts out.
Yeah, but it'd stink fish.
Camels stink.
I would get rid of the stink.
Crep. Protect.
Febreze.
Prep, protect, and Febreze. That's the answer. No one
there
is
you go.
finding me in the camel's stomach. Bear Grylls has literally proved it because it is possible.
Well, he's proved how to survive in a camel stomach. Not that no one will find him. He probably wanted someone to find him in a camel.
Yeah, I think someone would find you in the camel.
Why would no
They'll
one?
go,
Who's going to find?
Someone's going to be searching the desert. Go, there's a camel there. Let's go look. He might be in there.
Who's walking around the desert? No one.
Well, if everyone in the
Egyptians.
world's looking, someone will look.
They're-
Whereas if I'm underground in the Amazon, they might walk over me. They won't know I'm there.
Harry, yours is so flawed.
I think mine
feel-
is the best one out of the three.
Comment whose is the best.
Yeah.
out of the-
Oh, yeah. That's it. Comment to end the segment there. Comment who wins on that one.
I think it's me.
We'll see.
But remember, my camel. I'm not doing it in like the place where people ride Lamborghinis in the desert. I'm going
We
deep
know,
desert,
yeah, we know. I just
bringing
feel like
loads
you
of
might die.
nutrition. I'll kit this camel out to the moon and back.
Fine.
Fine.
Okay, well that's hypothetical. We've all given our answer. Now it's time for you to decide in the comments below.
Yeah.
Who wins?
Okay, so this is our final segment for today's podcast. A new game. This is our game segment, and we've come up with something new today.
In fact, who come up with this one, Jack?
Cole did.
Yes, I did.
Holy.
That was Cole.
Same with Offbeat Bulletin.
Yeah.
So who's doing the most here?
Well, I've got mate. No.
Good,
Right,
good
that's
answer.
a good argument.
So this is called Face Mash, and the way this works, we're getting two influencers / celebrities,
Yep.
and mashing their faces together, so it looks like one face, and we have to guess the two individuals from that.
Unless we'll have to discuss it between us for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll guess.
Have on to a
our own
judgment.
individual guesses. Okay, so the first one, I'm quite excited for this one.
Yeah, this would be good.
Okay. Oh, that's
Oh, I know.
okay.
What? That
I
just
can-
looks like George Clark.
It does just like George Clark. It's
I know.
really
I know.
good.
I know. It's really
That
good.
is really good. I don't know how you've done that. You
that-
know who the other person is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who that is. Oh, that's good.
But it does look like George.
That
now
doesn't-
you put it like that.
It
I
looks
can
more
kinda
like a
see it.
zesty George Clark.
It looks like George Clark, just like
He's really happy.
it's the droopier eyes and the
Yeah,
teeth
the
and
eyes
weird
give it away.
lips.
weird lip that gave it away. So that, if I'm not mistaken, is Harry and George Clark.
Yep.
But I've always said I don't see it. But looking at that, fair enough. I can see it.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
Interesting.
That was good. That looks really good.
That does look good.
Wait for this.
I'm looking hot.
Right.
I know who that is.
I know.
Right.
I totally know. That's a good one.
It looks like. That's very strange. It looks like a real person.
It
doesn't
does look
You
like
look
a
like
real
you wear like Armani
That-
exchange jumpers.
Yeah, that looks like
A wannabe
Ocean
road
Beach
man.
final boss.
Ocean Beach
Yeah.
final.
Just put like a cross tattoo on his face,
Yeah.
an earring, and then it would be there.
rose tattoo.
So that is colon mash tag.
that's Cole and hashtag. Yeah, big time.
That's good.
That's a good one though. That looks like it could be a person, which I like. That's good.
Go on then.
Oh yeah,
Oh my.
These are good, but
they're easy to guess, but they are good.
Probably because they're us,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jack and Logan Paul.
that's
Jack and Logan Paul.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, easy.
okay. Yeah, easy again.
This is crazy how you can
How
guess
can we
a face.
tell?
I don't know. Well, our brains are actually very good at remembering faces.
Yeah.
So one of our specialties as humans.
I'm
So-
terrible at faces.
Chip and cow.
Cal.
Chip and cow. Yeah. Oh,
I know who that
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
yeah.
That is Theo and
What's his fucking name?
You had him on the pod.
Yeah, we're going in.
go on then.
I don't know.
Shit.
he wanked off his mate.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, he's not going to be happy that we
I'm
don't
waiting.
know
I know,
his
I can't-
name.
Is it Tom?
Oh shit! What's his name?
I can't remember his fucking name.
Tom Garrett.
Tom Garrett. Tom Garrett. Yeah,
Knew
of course
that.
it is.
Just
We
let
did
him-
know that. We did know that.
Theo Baker and Tom Garrett.
Oh, I know
What?
one.
So
Looks
one.
like Avicii. Avicii and
That is the ugliest human I've ever seen. That's Mini Minter, right?
And Minter and
who the fuck is
Who is
this?
the
Oh,
other?
I know exactly.
no, wait, hold
Okay,
on.
yeah.
hang on, I want to figure it out.
I know exactly who that is.
What
Is it influencer or famous?
I'm not gonna say.
is it? Avicii?
No, it looks like Avicii, but it's not. I know
Oh.
exactly.
Who is that? I
Come
think I
on.
know that face.
Oh.
Yeah, don't.
How do I put this politely? Not politely. How do I put this secretly? Texas.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
really. That's the hardest one we've done. Then,
Yeah,
would
that's
you like us to tell you,
yeah. Tell me.
Comedian
Theo Von.
Theo Von.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That took a while.
that was the hardest one.
That
we've
was
had.
good.
That
I
was
like
the
that.
hardest one we've had.
Have we got another one? Right.
Oh,
Got it.
oh, I know that.
So that's Donald Trump and
Jake Paul.
right?
Jake Paul. Yeah.
Yeah. We're good at that.
Did you
We are
see?
good at that.
Do you see Jake and Conor McGregor and Mike
Yeah.
Tyson all together in a picture? That was weird.
That was weird.
Did you see
Yeah.
he got Mike Tyson on his
his
shoulders?
back.
Yeah,
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's so, and Mike's loving it.
Yeah.
That
loves
beef
love.
was so fake, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
they
yeah,
love
for
each
sure.
other.
How much they earn from that? Like 50.
Silly
Yeah,
amount.
millions and
Silly
trillions.
amount.
Oh, yeah. Right, so that is the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
I hope you like the new segments.
Yeah.
And the new
Yeah.
games.
They're fun.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Thoughts in the comments because we're still trialing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is planned.
We like
We're trying to really delve into new things, and it's genuinely is really important that you guys comment what you like and don't like, because we want this to be as
good for you as it is for us, and if you like the video as well, so we actually know.
Yeah.
Like if we're getting 15,000 views and only 500 likes, just literally all you got to do is just click that one button, and we'll be like, oh wow, that's people are liking this.
Yeah. And if you don't like something, just say it. We don't care.
Just say it. We don't mind.
Just say if you don't. I mean, don't be like, oh, we don't like that because Jack's a fat fuck. I don't like that. But
Yeah, just say you just don't like it.
yeah, thank you for watching.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.